right now.
New details are being released tonight in a story we first told you about last night at 10. Jonesboro police were led on a high-speed chase in one of their own cruisers.
The suspect in this case, Albert Brown, took the police cruiser after being tased by two different officers. Region 8's Meredith Miller has been digging into this story all day and shows us how the entire thing got started. And tonight we have that dash cam video. Meredith.
Yes, Craig and Diana, Albert Brown led police on a high-speed chase for miles last night before finally surrendering without incident. Now here's a look at the map on where exactly that chase took place. Brown was initially stopped on I-555 when police got a call for reckless driving. Now that was south of Southwest Drive, and after that first encounter, Brown actually took off on foot running on the interstate and was stopped a second time near Culver House right here. That's when he actually took the police car. Now here's the route he took on that chase. He went down Culver House here, across Lawson Road, actually crossing Stadium Boulevard, and then onto Highway 158 here, right there as you can see, and then got back onto I-555 near Bay. And that's where Brown was eventually taken into custody. Now, we obtained video from the first responding officer just a few hours ago that shows the first stop and the initial foot chase down the interstate. Corporal Kerry Varner stopped Brown for reckless driving. During the stop, Brown kept insisting that Varner was not the real police and the Ku Klux Klan was after him. Brown can be seen raising his hands, yelling, "Don't shoot," several times. Corporal Varner told Brown multiple times to come to her car and talk to him, but he refused. After almost 2 minutes of confrontation, Brown attempts to get back in his car, at which point Varner tases him. However, the tase had no effect, and Brown put his car in gear, jumped out, and then took off on foot. An off-duty officer was able to steer Brown's car off the interstate while Varner gave chase. Minutes later in the tape, you can hear the second officer say Brown has taken her car. That officer also tased Brown, but also had no effect. Now, last night, a viewer parked on Parker Road sent us this exclusive video of Brown getting into the cruiser. Brown led them on a long chase until a state trooper who knew him was actually able to get him to pull over. Jonesboro Public Information Specialist Paul Holmes said officers tried to talk to Brown on the police scanner in the car, but that had no effect as well. Holmes said generally officers lock their vehicles so no one can take them, but with so many hazards in this situation, that was not the first thought.
Generally, you would want to keep your vehicle secured, but in an emergency circumstance such as that, first thought is to assist the other officer and keep the public safe. So that's what was done in this case.
Holmes said the second responding officer was having to deal with traffic, the fleeing suspect who could not be subdued with a taser, and assisting that fellow officer. A detective is looking into this case to see why Brown acted in this manner and what led him to steal the car. Brown faces charges of theft, felony fleeing, and reckless driving, and will be in court on either Thursday or Friday. We'll continue to update this case as it comes available to us. For now, reporting live in the studio, Meredith Miller, Region 8 News.